Good morning. Thank you very much for joining Hawaii Betsuin online Sunday service. Let us together start today's service with Vandana and Ti-Sarana. Please put your hands together in Gassho.
Oh
Let us put our hands together in Gassho. It is a great torch in the long night of ignorance. Do not sorrow that your eyes of wisdom are dark. It is a ship on the vast ocean of birth and death. Do not grieve that your obstructions, karmic evils, are heavy. Quoted from Shinran Shonin's hymns. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Good morning. Thank you very much for joining Hawaii Betsuin online Sunday service. I hope all of you watching this service can somehow find the peace in your everyday. It is March already, and it is almost 1 year since this COVID pandemic had started. Since the pandemic, I have been calling my mother and sister almost every day or at least every other day. I used to go back to Japan twice a year to meet my family, but of course, I was not able to go back last year and this year until today. I really hope to visit them this year, and I think you must have place or people you like to visit too, right? As some of you remember that I have a niece and she is now 2 years old. She is our first baby in the family, and all of my family loves her so much. I am so ready to spoil her, but unfortunately didn't have a chance to do so since October of 2019. But I wanted to see her and talk to her, so mainly she's the reason that I call my home every day. A couple of days ago, I called home as usual, and then my sister picked up the phone and then she laughed and laughed, and so I asked her why she was laughing. She told me that when I call her, my niece pick up the cell phone and then look at the screen and it shows my face. And she saw my picture on the cell phone and she said it to my sister, Mata Yuika ka, which means Yuika again. I'm glad that she remembered who I am, but I must be remembered as annoying auntie who call every day. So 2 years old girl said, Yuika again. So it is almost 1 year since the pandemic. As I remember, Honolulu lockdown was issued at March 23rd, 2020. As same as probably many of you, I never expected Honolulu would lock down at March. Beginning of March, I prepared my cousin's wedding, which was planned to hold it at Hawaii Betsuin in May 2020. COVID-19 was already started to spread at some countries in the mainland, but I still thought that I was able to have wedding here at the Hawaii Betsuin in May. But soon enough, we who lived in Hawaii were affected by the COVID-19 and the state was locked down. I reflect past year and I thought about how I emotionally affected with this COVID-19 pandemic situation. First couple of months, I would say that I was panicked and didn't know how to react to the situation. I did not know much about this new coronavirus itself. I thought I had to wash my hands and had to wear a mask, but hand soap, masks, and toilet papers were gone at the grocery store. I thought I had to do something, but wasn't sure what I have to do. I was not sure, and I couldn't even tell what I did was right thing to do, necessary things to do, or was wrong thing to do. Then, day by day, I got used to the time spending myself at home and I work from home. Since March of 2020 until today, I oftentimes felt lonely and sad. But there were days I was happy and cheerful. Sometimes I felt empty and wasn't sure where I was headed for. And then sometimes I felt I was strong and calm, but sometimes I felt I was weak and frail. Sometimes I felt my life was threatened, and sometimes I felt I was at relatively safe environment. Sometimes I could appreciate the world, but sometimes I couldn't appreciate at all. Sometimes I thought I saw the light at the exit of the dark tunnel, but sometimes I felt there were no ending in this tunnel. There were so much ups and downs last year, and it made me so exhausted. How was your year? You must be through so many things too. You may went through similar emotional path like me. You must have good days and bad days too. Past year, I truly learned that I couldn't be 100% all the time. I love to be cheerful and I love to be happy, but I can't be like that always. Yes, we encourage to be appreciative. We encourage to be patient, cheerful, being content. But there were a lot of days that I wasn't able to. How about you? Those times of difficulties, I always remember that one advice which one sensei taught me for a long time ago. He told me that don't have to hesitate to tell your true feeling to Amida Buddha. You don't have to hide your true self from Amida Buddha, because Amida Buddha already knows your sadness, happiness, emptiness, and sorrow. Even we try to be content or being appreciative, but sometimes we can't. There are days that we maybe feel irritated without reason, or just don't know how to react to the situation. It is okay to be not sure. It is okay to be confused. That's who we are. We just try our best to live with others, and Amida Buddha is always here for us. Life is truly like ocean. Sometimes the ocean is so peaceful and calm. Everything's so beautiful and so perfect. We feel that we are at the happiest moment of life. But as you know, ocean is not always calm and peaceful. Storm brings the high waves, and we can cross them sometimes, but sometimes we are hit directly by the strong waves. Fast current might take us unexpected place, and we may feel that we are off from the right route, and feel lonely and scared in the dark night. In the hymns, Shinran Shonin said that it is a great torch in the long night of ignorance. Do not sorrow that your eyes of wisdom are dark. It is a ship on a vast ocean of birth and death. Do not grieve that your obstructions, karmic evils are heavy. Amida Buddha is like a torch. Days and nights that the light of the torch point the place that we are headed for. The torch guides us and encourages us to live through the countless stormy nights and the peaceful days. Light breaks the darkness, and because of the light of the wisdom, we know where we are headed for. We know where our true home is. We can realize that without fear, joy, loneliness, happiness, and emptiness, we are always embraced by Amida Buddha. Sometimes we feel that we are lost, but because we are lost, Amida Buddha is always there for us and walk together with us. When emotions overwhelming us, let us take a deep breath and recite the name Namo Amida Butsu. It is a calling from Amida Buddha to us who is traveling long night of stormy ocean. Thank you very much for listening. As a conclusion, let us together recite the Nembutsu together. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Namanda, Namanda, Namanda.
Down in the grass.
Thank you very much for joining today's online Sunday service. We will not have YouTube online Sunday service next week, but we will see you again following week. See you. Take care.